people, and welcome back to my channel. I know this video would have been up long ago, but it has been a very busy one. Trust me when I say that settling into a new place is not so easy. In fact, I've had a lot on my table, both schoolwork, family, children, accommodations, so many things has been on my table. But don't worry, I will give you people the whole gist when the time is right. So today I want to say a very big thank you. Like, from the first day we launched this channel to this moment, it's been massive love from everybody, and I won't even take it for granted. I am super happy, and I thank you all for the love so far. In fact, I didn't even know that you all wanted me to do this, but look at it, the support and every other thing. In fact, it has been pushing me to be posting like every now and then. But hey, I know I've been very busy, but I will meet up. Thank you once again to my old subscribers. Oh, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for the love. And if you are a new person to this channel, my new subscriber, please, you are highly welcome. And trust me when I say you are at the right place. Yes, you heard right. You are the right place, the right channel that will give you the information, the real gist that you have been looking for. This is the place. And thank you for stopping by. But please don't forget to click the like button, to subscribe to this channel. I need all your support to grow. Yes, please subscribe. Click the notification button down there so that whenever I post or whenever I drop any video or any post, you will be notified. Yes, and please don't also forget to share with your friends, your family members, your enemies self. Yes, so I keep saying it, share with them, because then this information or my gist can be very useful to them. So without taking so much of your time, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Beatrice, and I a new YouTuber here based in London, Ontario, in Canada. This London, Ontario now, this London I'm talking of is in Canada. Yes, and I'm an international student, mom of 2 and a wife. So let's get into today's gist. So today we are talking about routes you can get into Canada. There are different routes people can do this: express entry, PMP, and other, even study routes and every other route. I don't know, I'll just talk about the ones that I know. But today we are going to emphasize more on getting into Canada through study routes. Yeah, you will ask, didn't you try any other means before switching to study or whatever? Yes, I tried out the express entry, but it wasn't forthcoming. In fact, I was not getting the thing I wanted. The scores were not as high as it's supposed to or it ought to be. And then coupled with the IELTS exam, I don't know, it's the IELTS exam is one kind of hurdle that kept on holding me back. Yes, whenever I try, is either one is shaking, one of the results or whatever is shaking, and at the end of the day, I got tired. In fact, I got exhausted that I didn't even want to try this again. We gave it a break as a family, because the truth is that yes, we wanted to do this, but we needed every ginger that would make us push through. But when this ginger was no longer coming because we were not getting the real scores and every other thing to push through express entry, we paused as a family. See, to do this, you just need patience. You just need to keep encouraging yourself or telling yourself that I can do this if you really want to do it. And as a family person, to be specific, because I came with family, so I should be laying more emphasis on that. As a family person, you first of all ask yourself, is this really what I want for myself? Is this really what I want for my children? Is this really what I want to venture into or to go into, leaving people behind? Someone like me, I like my Saturday one day, I like my party, I like everything. Is this what you really want? It's not like you can't get it yet, but there are so many factors to consider. And if you know you want to do this, then you are listening to the right person and you're watching the right channel. So today I'm going to tell you about getting into Canada through study routes. Yes, you might say, study. don't you think it's this or that? A lot of people use scholarship. You can also apply through that. Yes, you can try scholarship, but for me, I looked at it. Okay, yes, I didn't try the scholarship aspect. I just decided to see, I needed to go to somewhere else. That was the first mindset. We needed to leave, and we've always liked Canada, like as a family. So we tried it out. I used an agency. I won't say I did that myself. No, I used an agency, which I will also link up to this channel. You can contact them. I will link it up to this post. I'll drop their number, their contact, everything in the description box. You can talk to them. They will be there to assist you or guide you on things you can do and things you've been doing wrong and things you need to do. If you know you want to use study mates, yes, you heard me. So please just listen attentively and get all those necessary information. First of all, before you proceed, and you must have made up your mind you want to do this. Another thing that I know I don't joke with as an individual is asking my God, is this really what you want me to do? Because I don't think you want to go to a place and find yourself frustrated. And trust me, if you are getting the right answer from God, then you have to do it. So what am I saying? You have to be fully determined that this is exactly what you want to do and get into the process. So the first thing you ought to do, the next thing, sorry, you have to do again is to start getting the documents you will need to apply to the schools you want to, or the school you want to. Have you tried checking out for schools available or schools that you can get into here in Canada? Please don't make the mistake of just picking up any school and you just say, let me go to the school. Find out if the school is a DLI school, a designated learning institute. You can look up that through Google or any browsing site you feel is comfortable. Just browse and chat and find out schools that are DLI, designated learning institute, here in Canada. And for me, myself, I tried applying through, like trying to do my MSc in the university, but the supervisors I tried, I don't know about other courses, but I know that as a science student, probably because of the course I was going for, I studied microbiology. You just need to get a lecturer to accept you. Mail the lecturer, and then the lecturer have to accept if he or she can be your supervisor. So I tried that. I waited for, with other schools, not just one school, I waited for like replies from all these lecturers, and trust me when I mean, it was not forthcoming. So then alone self, I was already tired that these ones, they are not replying me. How shall I mind the rest of the process will pull through? But I didn't give up. Yes, I didn't give up. So when I contacted this agency, they advised me on what else to do, which is for me to go into their partnership school, and it's a college. Let's bear in mind, college here is not like the normal college we know. For example, in Nigeria, I know this thing is not about only Nigerians watching my channel, but that's why I use the word Nigeria, for example. So it's not like the normal college we look at, no. So I gave it a try. I applied to them, and voila, we are here. It's worked out. So when I looked at the school program and every other thing, it was not really corresponding to what I studied, both for my BSc and my MSc. So what did I do next? I had to use what I have been doing like all my life, my business, my passion, and that had to do with hospitality, event management, catering, and every other thing. So they came into one body, hospitality and tourism operation management. So I went into it, and then having applied to them, for you in quotes to apply, you need your transcript. Yes, for you to even get the transcript, you need to start now if you know you want to pursue this, because I know that some schools, especially Nigerians, they take a lot of time for them to process your transcript. So I was able to get my transcript from my school. See, this transcript thing is not that easy. If you know if you know that you've left your school for a very long time, you need to start looking for a way to go back to your roots to process your transcript, and it takes a while. So they will need your transcript. If you have chosen a particular school, oh, this is where I want to go to, your transcript. And not just that, a reference. Okay, not just two different references. It depends on the school, but for me, I was able to produce two different referees this time around from academic sector. I don't know, I didn't use anything business sector, I used an academic sector. So if you know that your lecturer that you've been quarreling with, and last now the lecturer suppose help you, you need to go and make peace with the lecturer, because they have to write that, yes, they can attest that, hey, this young man or woman I know, and he or she's of a good character. Like, write something good about you, because the school wants to know, can somebody actually stand in for you, especially from the school sector. So I was able to contact some of my lecturers that I know that I still kept in touch with. So they wrote for me. And please try and use the school or business, I don't know about business aspect, I keep saying I didn't try business, the school letterheaded paper, let them use that and write. It has a way of speaking so much for you. So you need the referees, those people that can stand in and say, yes, that they know you are of good character or this or that. Apart from that too, you will be needing, after the whole gathering of the documents you need, maybe writing IELT exam. I wrote and I submitted, though they said Nigeria, since it's an English speaking country, you don't really need to write IELT to apply to Canada. I don't know about that. I wrote IELT exam and I submitted it to the agency that helped me to do this application. So you check the English proficiency language or result if you will need it in the school you are going to. But just like I say, I know that some schools don't necessarily need it, but I did, and I submitted. And I also used it for my visa process, but we're not going to that part today. We'll talk about that later. Today we are talking about what you need. And when you must have applied to those schools, trust me when I say you will also make an application fee. It's not free. You will pay. They will tell you to pay, like solidifying your should I say your what do I call it now, and your hunger or your taste for this school, something like that. So you need to solidify it. You need to give it a backup, and that is why they are asking you to make this application fee for it to be processed. So in summary, what have I said? Get yourself a school or search up for that school you want to go to, and please check what their pay is like. Oh, I know of a lot of schools are quite expensive, and you need to cut your coat according to your size. The one you know you can afford, just try them out. It might work for you. Do I know that? Yes, there are a number of them that are expensive. So try that one. Look up for that school that you feel that this is what, and do the right thing. Don't get the wrong documents. Don't give them a forged one. See, they go as far as checking up all those things. Yes, they do. Get the right document, get the right referee, get the right, your transcript should not be forged. Get your transcript ready. You will need it. And not just that, what else? I've talked about your transcript, your IELT, the referee, and then going into the admission process proper. So if you know you've been trying and the university part is not working out for you, why don't you try other things? See, the cocoa is for you to get into the system. When you get into the system, yes, I will tell you the real truth. When you get into the system, from here you can go further and do every other thing you want to do. Like me, I know that this thing, maybe I might not really, or I might, I don't know yet. I can decide to venture into medicine. All I need to do is, I'm already in the system. I have it. And then I look up for things that I have to do to help me go through that pathway. So if you know you want to move, start from somewhere. Don't just relax. Start from somewhere, or the university you want to go to, they are not answering you. brother, sister, get into the place first. When you're ready here, you can decide to apply to them, and it might even be easier this time around because now you are in their country. So, and while you are doing that, please, let's not forget, you have to think smart. I know it's also a factor of cash or money you have, very important. But one thing about Canada is that when you pick a 1-year course and you are true, they will give you 1 year postgraduate work permit. But if you do a 2 years course, they will give you 3 years. And what does that mean? Like, you are done with your program, they will give you 3 years to work, 3 years visa to work. And while you're in the process of doing that, my dear, you will apply for your PR. That's what other people do. You will not just sleep on the fence now. Yes, you have to go for that if you know you are comfortable with the land and you want to remain. So if you go for a 2 years course, and what many people do is that when they get that 1 year, they will come and at the end of their program, they will get another form to go in for another course, another extra 1 year. By getting that 3 years, that 3 years is making sense. It will help you plan yourself. It will help you apply for the PR. And when you are done with this, now you have your, what's it called, you have your study, that's Canadian study, and then Canadian work experience, and you add up all those things and push it for express entry, my dear, one hand, you will get the PR that you are seeking for by the grace of God. Yes. So what am I saying in summary? Get into the system first. Let's not just this school that I want to go to. See, most of us wanted to study medicine, enter, we switch to microbiology. Waiting, it depends on how you switch it. So let's just say, this school that I'm applying to, they are not answering me, so my dreams of going to Canada. No, unless you are not serious. But if you are serious, try something else. Get into the system first, and every other thing will follow suit. So if you are watching me and you know that, yes, this is what I've always wanted to do, and someone have come to advise me on what else to do, please go ahead and do the right thing. If you know you truly want to move over to Canada, do the right thing. And if you also want to move with your family, please discuss this very well as family and ask yourself, is this what we want to do? So that you will not come to a place and you feel that I'm already frustrated, I'm already tired, I'm this, I'm that. You need to ask yourself question, is this what I really want to do? It's not like it's so rosy. I would have done a whole lot of videos and posted since, but I've been trying to get my feet very well. I have kids, I have family, I have school, I have so many things I'm trying to handle. So, and let's not forget, Canada is doing it yourself, unless you have money to get a nanny. So trust me when I say it is not so rosy, but it's worth it. So, in summary, if you know you want to try out the study route, trust me when I say you can do it. Just get the right documents. Do the right thing. If you want to use scholarship, good one. And you can get into the system. So, hope my little story and my little gist have been able to convince someone out there that you can be able to do it and you can try it out. If I can do it, see, I almost gave up. Yes, I almost gave up because at some point it was becoming so frustrating. Like, you need this, you need that, and with wonderful economy from Nigeria, sometimes you just feel like this is just too overwhelming. But trust me, with God by your side, you can be able to do it. So thank you very much for listening to me. If you have any question, you can drop it at the comment section, or if you have any topic you want me to visit, I will tell you the real truth. See, I'm not here to tell you that black is white. I'm going to paint out the real truth. Everything I have experienced, whatever process I have taken, and the way I went about it. And also the agency I talked about, I said I will link them up. Like, I'm going to, probably I might look for a way to invite them over my channel. I don't know. I'll look for a way for them to also talk to us about it, because we still have other things to discuss, visa to be precise. So, and so many other things. So please, if you know that this is what you want, go for it. And thank you very much for listening to me. Let's not forget, like this channel, my post, like it, subscribe, share it with people out there, share it with them so that we can grow. And it's not just me, all of us, we will get the real information we are looking for. I will try my best to give you the story just the way it is. Yes, there's no need sugarcoating it. So please, and subscribe so that whenever I hit the notification button, so that whenever I put up any post, you will be there to get the notification. So thank you very much for sticking by, and see you some other time in my next post. Bye.